Did you send a rundown?
I did. I did.
It's probably a better...
You know what we need to do is just put together a montage of you asking, did you send a rundown? Episode 276. Did you send a rundown? I did. Episode 277. Hey, did you send that rundown? I did send a rundown. 278. Did you send a rundown? Yep. 279. I sent a rundown!
Hi, this is your announcer, Dave Lay. Mike and Darin are off this week, but before they left, they put together this incredible collection of deleted stories, outtakes, and previously recorded segments made especially for this episode. Boy, howdy. This one is a real barn burner. So hang on tight, and we hope you enjoy this special episode of Irritable Dad Syndrome.
I have a small rant, by the way.
Okay.
I have a problem with the Weather Channel because they do two things. One is every weather event is a global catastrophe. I'll get an alert. I had to turn alerts off because my phone was just dinging constantly.
Right.
And if it's not an incoming weather front, then it's, aliens just try to signal us. Something weird is going on.
I think the Martians are behind
I click
the snow.
over and it's like massive storm coming. Everything that's not nailed down is going to blow away. Kiss your loved ones goodbye. Make sure your insurance is up to date. Make peace with your God. All this stuff.
That's right.
If
you've
look
never
at the
told your
actual-
dad that you love him,
Yeah, you look at the
now's the time.
actual forecast. It says 5 mile an hour wind, slight drizzle.
I'm driving. There is an orange car in front of me. It's a Mini Cooper. It's a little car.
a miniature
You've seen a
Cooper.
Mini Cooper. It's a very
I've never seen a
little,
regular Cooper, but
small.
yeah.
I haven't seen a Maxi Cooper or just a Mid Cooper, but there's a Mini Cooper in
for
front
high
of me.
flow days.
Yeah.
Put that where you need to put it. That's what she said.
Anyway, so there's this orange car in front of me,
Yes.
and it's a Mini Cooper, and I swear to God, the license plate. You got the frame of the license plate.
Yeah.
The frame of it said "powered by" at the top, and
Yeah.
at the bottom, orange juice.
Okay.
And then the license plate is "O juice."
okay.
And I'm like, my God, does this person love
They
orange
put
juice?
some thought into that. Yeah.
They really love orange juice.
Yeah.
Because I was going to Half Price Books, and they turned left at the red light. I turned left at the red light. And then they pulled into Half Price Books parking lot at the same time I did. And I really wanted to talk to the lady about it. And I thought, actually, I don't really want to talk to her about it. But I'm like, how much do you love orange juice that you would put? I mean, who loves orange juice that much? I mean, I like orange juice.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's just there.
I mean, I'm a bigger fan of apple juice, but I'm not going to put it on my license plate.
Yeah, I mean,
Powered by orange juice. Do you think she's in bed with Big Orange?
the ones the ones that get me are if you see a BMW and the license plate is my BMW. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
why did you even spend the money on that?
Yeah. I mean, hey, is that yours?
Yeah.
My trumpet's out of tune.
What do you think John Williams did when he figured out the Imperial March to Star Wars?
He probably peed his pants a little bit.
Do you think he figured it out on his own and then ran in to tell everybody about it, or do you think?
Sit down.
Do orchestras jam when it's a composer?
I would think, yeah, sure.
Does he just like, hey, you over there, do this? And the dude's like, what, with the cowbell? No, with something that sounds cool.
Yeah.
And then this dude over here that has the big gong keeps trying to put it in every track. Do it with a tuba. And then the piccolo people come in and say, can we be part of the movie?
Stop. Don't ever bring up the piccolo again.
Can you put us in a scene that doesn't have C-3PO in it? The love of God.
But, sir.
Ramin Djawadi, I think the guy that did the Game of Thrones, he's done a few things in the movies. Game of Thrones, he did Pacific Rim.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video
That's a pretty good movie.
There's a video of him jamming with the Tom Morello, like a bunch of different.
He was in Rage Against the Machine.
A guy from Anthrax. I can't remember which one it was. Like 5 or 6 like bass and guitar players, and they're all playing the Game of Thrones.
Was it Ian
Asbury.
Ian Anthony.
Ian whoever.
Ian Asbury.
Ian, one of them.
Faulkner.
Ian Faulkner. Is that the guy that invented war games?
Yes. Yeah.
Falco.
Yeah.
Rock Me Amadeus. Anyway, the point is, they're all jamming. I'm like, okay, I get that he jams. Is his orchestra just sitting over there going like, man, he never does that with us. He never just cracks out the tuba and goes wails on it.
You know the symphony, when they recorded the Imperial March, they had to have been driving home going, that was badass. I mean, that was badass.
They had to be so jazzed
outside of the main Star Wars theme, that's the most badass thing of Star Wars. Don't come close to that.
I used to work at a company. We had, there was the administration house, we'll call it, was across the street from where the plant was. It was a very small plant. And we had loudspeakers, and we would like call out over the loudspeakers. And this wasn't very far from a residential neighborhood. I don't know why they were allowed to put this plant there, but they were. When the plant manager would walk across the road from the administration, every once in a while, the production manager and the thing would see him coming, and over the loudspeaker, he'd play the Imperial March.
Nice.
And it was awesome.
Nice.
Because it was just like going out all over the neighborhood. I loved it.
We got a message.
Oh.
Yeah. Our friend of the show, she's listened to us for years. I went to high school with her. She's a friend of mine. Courtney sent me a message. Courtney Jurgen. Yeah. Courtney Jurgen.
Oh, you betcha.
She sent me a message, and she said that I let Mike see this. And the message was, Alex Honnold free climbs 101 floor skyscraper in Taipei while listening to Tool.
Yeah. Damn right he did.
I love how she's like, oh, let Mike know about this. Yeah. So the guy who free solo the mountain out there in Yosemite National Park.
Granite.
Yeah.
Granite guy. Or no, what was the name of it?
It's free solo.
No, the mountain is Captain Crunch.
He climbed Captain Crunch without any ropes or
it's called Old Clementine or whatever it is. I am wearing my Tool shirt.
You're wearing
my
your Tool
favorite
shirt today,
Tool shirt right now. Learn to Swim, and it has a curse word on it, but you can't tell because it's all pixelated on the screen.
That's right. Yeah.
But if this were in the 4K,
Anyway, I'm glad I told you that because that story went nowhere.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
Though I was excited. Look at that defiant yet sexy.
You look amazing.
Wait, I look like I got shot right here.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
You act like you got shot over there. Is it a dimple?
No, nobody has a dimple. What kind of dimple?
Well, stop holding your face like that.
Well, it makes it pop. Look. Our newest members.
I love doing that. Right, I can do that all day. We did that last week.
We got it. Charlie is doing it so much now. It's hard to have it. What up, Mr. Huggy Hugs?
What up, Huggy Dog?
Charlie is doing it so much now that it's hard to have a conversation because you'll be like, buddy, can you put the
you started it. What do you expect?
I know.
What do you expect?
Guess what, Huggies? Guess what, D-Ron here? He came into my house where I live, where I propagate.
And he said, propagate? Is that a word?
He said, Mike, can I take your collector's edition? I said, collector's edition, 30th anniversary, Achtung Baby, numbered album, and take it back to my house and scratch it with a pickaxe.
I said, can I borrow one of your albums? One of your, not your favorites, one. I just need to see, I want to play, because I don't have any good albums. All the albums I have are like $2 albums from Half Price Books, but they sound kind of garbagey. So I wanted to borrow an album that's a decent album and listen to it to see what's the thing. And Mike about crapped his pants.
Okay. So I had to call and order contacts, right? And I get my contacts from Walmart because Walmart has everything. And I don't use our vision insurance or anything because it's Walmart, you know.
Now, is this where you used to go and lie about?
Yeah, I lied to this lady for years until this last time.
So what do you care if the contacts work or not?
So I needed to order contact, but when I call to the Vision Center, the message that says, if you're having a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911. I'm like, who is calling Walmart with a medical emergency? Who's in the midst of a heart attack?
Well, that's like,
and you're like, call Walmart. They have everything.
Yeah, that's like when we were calling the Ziploc hotline.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, by the way, I don't know what number it is, but you got to go back and search for let's call the Ziploc hotline.
It's in the 40s. I think it might be 44.
That's one of our favorite episodes. But yeah, they had the same thing.
I hate it because I try to stock up on contacts because I hate going to the eye doctor because there's so much pressure to tell the truth, and I don't know what to do. But like I said, I mean, I forget which episode it is. The point is,
just checking the time.
Come back. I don't want. I'm done talking about Walmart Vision Center. I did it again. I bored myself. That's how this show's going to end. The episodes are going to get shorter and shorter as we bore the shit out of ourselves.
7-minute episode
until our final episode is just going to be us turning on.
And I'm Darin. Damn it.
You're listening to Irritable Dad Syndrome, forklift certified since 1996.
I never talk about weird dreams. I rarely have dreams. Do you dream?
I dream all the time.
I don't usually dream.
And I remember almost all of them.
Yeah. See, now when I do dream, I wake up and it's usually gone, completely gone. But I had this very odd dream because I am not really a sports fan. It's like I will watch the occasional football game, but I dreamed that I was at an event. I was hired at this event, and Johnny Bench, Cincinnati Reds Hall of Famer Johnny Bench, was coming. It was a speaking engagement, and they hired me for a very special purpose to cover this event. So I'm in my place, and I'm waiting for Johnny, and there's a chair set, and it's right where the lights need to be. Perfect lighting for Johnny, for anybody, really. And I'm sitting there, and Johnny Bench walks in, and he's around the corner. You could hear him coming, and he's been going, "Hi, everybody," and people are clapping. And, "Hi, Johnny, and I love you." And I used to watch the Big Red Machine all the time.
Jonathan Bench.
Jonathan C. Bench. So Johnny comes around the corner, and then people start clapping more.
Oh.
And I kind of got into him, like, you know what? That's Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I got all excited, but then I got upset with him because he instantly took his chair and he moved his chair. Which, I mean, come on, I had it right in the light. That's exactly. So I had to go over and I had to correct Johnny Bench. I said, "Johnny, I'm sorry, but I need to move this chair back here." He goes, "You know what? That's fine."
Oh.
And that's how Johnny Bench sounds.
Okay.
That's my Johnny Bench impression. Yeah. So I move the chair back, and then Johnny sits, and then I go over and I grab my notepad and I grab my pencils, and I'm getting ready to sketch Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
That's why they hired me. I'm there to sketch Johnny Bench. And they're waiting on me to give the okay that I've got my pencils, that I've got my note paper and everything is ready to go before Johnny starts talking. And this is when I realized I don't draw. I don't draw. And I had to tell people there's been a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't draw. And the guy who hired me pulls me aside and he says, "Darin, really? This is the time that you're going to tell me that you don't draw when Johnny Bench... Jonathan
Celeste
C. Bench.
Sitting right there."
And I thought, oh, and then all the questions, why didn't I tell them I don't draw? Why did I take the job?
Yeah.
I know how to run a camera.
Yeah.
I could have done that.
See,
why are they hiring somebody to do a sketch of Johnny Bench is another question.
Here's where you screwed up. Now, let me help you out next time this happens. You were in a dream. So in dreams, you can fly. You do whatever you want. So all you had to do was start drawing, because in your dream, you'd be able to, listen to me, you'd be able to draw, but then when you wake up, you need to remember how you did it.
Yeah.
You can draw like that. It's like the Matrix when they stick the little data things in there and they can fly a helicopter.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
But I was just too honest with them. I'm like, I don't draw.
Yeah.
And boy, was that guy pissed at me because I just was hired under wrong circumstances. And I thought, I'm going to be sued. Yeah. Johnny Bench is going to be pissed. Oh, and my grandmother was there.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite things about dreams is there's always just some random person from your life.
Yeah.
You can be having like a normal dream. You're fighting Darth Vader.
That's right.
And then all of a sudden your roommate from college walks out.
Yes.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Yeah. No, I
What the hell?
had the dream where I was in a boat and Mr. Wilcox was there. The same grandmother was there.
Yeah.
Some girl I dated in college. And I mean, Johnny Bench wasn't there.
No.
But I woke up and I'm just like, none of these people ever met each other.
No.
They have nothing in common. Well, the only thing they have in common is that they're linked to me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
name a movie you go back to over and over and over, like a comfort movie.
Oh, the Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption. That's a good one.
Okay.
One of mine is called Nibbler.
Nibbler? Is that
Nibbler.
Is that about the mouse?
Nibbler.
And the cheese?
It's on Amazon Prime, and I think it's been free on Amazon Prime for about 20 years at this point.
Nibbler.
Nibbler. So have you ever seen Pocket Full of Quarters, the Donkey Kong movie?
No, but I've heard about it. It's a
Okay.
documentary, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It's classic.
Okay.
It's you need to watch it.
Okay.
Go home tonight and watch it.
I'll
About the guy that's trying to
go
get
home right now.
trying to get the Donkey Kong record. It's an amazing movie. Nibbler is like right next to it, and it's basically about this kid that got the world record in Nibbler in the 80s. That's not necessary. Got the world record in the 80s on Nibbler. I don't want to talk about Nibbler.
What is
I don't want to
Nibbler?
talk about Nibbler. It's a video game where it's like Snake. You remember Snake? Like you hit the thing and your tail grows out and you don't want to
Oh,
hear it.
okay. I have
talking
never
about
heard of Nibbler.
I do not want to talk about Nibbler.
Okay,
I
then why did you
wanted
bring
to.
it up?
I don't know. I wanted to. Remember I told you I bore myself sometimes with my own stories? I just did that.
I love it because you didn't even gradually stop.
No.
And so I'm watching Nibbler and I don't want to talk about this. Well, then, like it's my fault.
You know what's embarrassing is when you do that when you're in an actual live conversation with a person. Like you, I don't mind.
Like at a party.
But if like at a party and somebody you don't know, he's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm going to go over here and get a hot dog.
Well, I told you about that woman who came to our house one time and she said, I don't want to be here. Where's your front door?
Yeah,
that's what
how
you got
I
to
am.
do when you're at a party.
That's how I am with the
You're allowed to-
podcast and my own stories.
I don't want to be here.
What's your favorite color of dishwashing liquid? Tell us now on our Facebook page or at irritabledadsyndrome.com.
That's a classic throwback for y'all. He gets really upset. There's things that the people people like.
You're an adult. You're 50 years old. I don't know how you can't take a drink without slurping it. I just don't understand it.
My question is, what the hell?
And I know you do it just because you know that
I do it because I enjoy it. If I were sitting in this basement by myself, I would slurp the out of this thing.
That's exactly what you do.
That's right. I do. I am me. The problem is you're around people that
Slurpo.
change what they're doing because they're afraid they're going to offend you. I don't care. I don't care.
Nobody that I know does a thing to physically change or enhance my living experience on this planet. Nobody cares.
You shave your head, right?
Yeah,
You shave your head.
I sure do.
Do you ever f up the management of your drip and end up getting shaved head stuff down in your shirt, and now you got scratchies on you?
What
Does that ever happen?
You mean like whiskers, stubble?
Yeah.
Well, I take my clothes off before I shave.
I was in the shower butt ass naked.
Yeah.
And I dried myself appropriately, as one does.
I dry myself inappropriately.
I removed the water.
I dry myself
with a towel?
I dry myself in the shower and dry my feet and then step out of the shower.
I put on clean clothes, and now I've got a scratchy right here. Something's in there. It's either a brown recluse spider, and I'm getting necrosis, or
pretty sure you don't have a spider in there.
It could.
No, when I shave,
really
I take my shirt off before I shave my whiskers so that I don't get stubble everywhere. And I know our audience is out there thinking of Darin with his shirt off. Hi.
This guy literally just followed us. Was he just sitting on Facebook?
Maybe.
Let me see if the followers went up, because sometimes I call on some of these things. I'll get a notification that somebody followed, and either somebody unfollowed at exactly the same time, or it's being duplicitous. Oh no, He actually.
I hate when people are duplicitous.
That's a word.
I know it's a word.
It's a word people use, as opposed to the other words used by.
So
ferrets.
I usually don't bring work into this podcast, but I'm so excited because after 33 years of working in television, or I wrote a promo the other day and I used the word spiffy. I'm so excited because I've never used the word spiffy before.
I almost died.
Jesse Jackson passed away. Did you ever see him when he was on Saturday Night Live and he read Green Eggs and Ham? I do not like green eggs and ham. Sam,
Yeah.
I am. Hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. Now, when I was in college, I went to East Tennessee State University. Jesse Jackson came to our school to do a speech, right? And so my friend Steve Farrell, who is a longtime fan of this podcast, he was president of the Student Government Association. So Steve was going to be having dinner with the Reverend Jesse Jackson before the speech, okay? And Steve and I both took public speaking classes, and we were going to get like bonus points or something for going and seeing the speech or whatever. So before Steve had this dinner with Reverend Jesse Jackson, I pulled him aside and I said, steal a fork, okay? When Jesse Jackson is done eating, I want you to steal the fork for me, the one that he used. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, steal the fork. Now, I didn't think he would do it. After the dinner, I'm waiting on Steve because we're going to watch the speech. He comes over and opens up his jacket. He goes, here, take this. He stole the fork. He stole Jesse Jackson's fork. Now, he could have taken any fork.
Yeah.
Any fork at the table
But he
and
took the
handed it to
actual
me
fork.
and said this was Jesse Jackson's fork, and I would have believed him. But he stole the one that Jesse Jackson used. Here, take this. And then I thought, we're going into this speech, and I've got this fork in my pocket now. I'm like, what if security had pulled me aside? Sir, do you care to tell me why you've got a fork in your pocket? Because he stole it.
Yeah.
You know? I still have it somewhere.
That's awesome.
I never threw it away. I know I have it somewhere. I've got boxes and boxes of stuff that I used to have at my mom's house, and it's got to be in there somewhere. But I just can't believe he stole Jesse Jackson's fork. So I was thinking of something that would be funny. Okay, say you're a serial killer, and the police arrest you, and as they are carrying you away with handcuffs, or right before they put you in the chair and right before you die, your final words is, what if you started yelling 8 times 5 equals 40, 8 times 5 equals 40? Can you imagine, like, people would be thinking, are there like 8 burial sites with 5 people in it, and then there's like 40 more bodies, or at 8 o'clock or 5 minutes after 8, or at 5:40. I mean, they would go through all these scenarios in their mind, trying to wonder what's the significance of 8 and 5 and 40. God, that's stupid.
Stupid. Yo, you don't even know what stupid is. It's about to get all stupid up in here.
I was trying.
It was a valiant effort.
I was trying, and I thought, God, this is. Yep.
Yeah. It's a
you know what?
variant
They all can't be winners.
It's a variant of the thing where you can hire somebody to stand, like a mysterious woman, to stand off.
Oh, that's right.
In the distance of your funeral, or a bunch of guys to show up in black suits and saying, we had a lot of respect for so and so, a lot of respect, and
Norm Macdonald said something like, "You want to just write this note about, just make up this name." Boy, I hated Richard Sattler.
Yeah,
I hate that son of a bitch. And then it's like you'd go your whole life and you'd find him like, why did Dad hate him so much? Yeah,
Leslie Nielsen, didn't he have a fart box in his coffin that was going off randomly?
He might have. Have.
Did you see that? Did you see him on Conan O'Brien? I'm sorry, I know we're going off tangent.
Yeah,
where he was doing his. He did the thing. Well, but he also said, I've gotten this reputation for being a comedic actor,
right?
And it's the way you're a comedic, the way you be a comedic actor is like, I'm going to say something.
A comedic actor says things funny.
Yeah.
And then there's a comedian who says funny things.
Yeah. He says, I say the same thing, but I say it funny. So he gave an example. He's like, I'm going to go, get some ribs at the bar. Mm-hmm. And then he says, now I'm going to say it funny. And he just says the exact same thing.
Right.
And it's almost like on cue. They're laughing their asses off.
Right.
And Conan almost fell out of his seat.
Right.
And it
was in the it's in the setup.
Okay.
It's in the setup is what makes that funny.
Yeah.
It reminds me, Bob Newhart was on the Tom Snyder show, and Tom asked him what one of the worst jokes he ever told was, and he said that an astronaut had went to Mars and met the Martian civilization and had come back, and they asked the reporters all asked, how advanced is the Martian civilization? He said about 3 weeks. And they said 3 weeks. He says, yeah, they had on Mars they had disposable razors.
Yeah.
And then when I got back, we didn't get them here on the Earth until about 3 weeks later. Right?
Yeah.
And Tom Snyder had like tears coming out of his, just dying laughing. And it's just like, that joke is not funny. But when Newhart comes out and says, this isn't funny, this is like my worst joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, hilarious.
I got on a...
Why can't R be that way?
I got on a...
8 times 5 equals 40.
Well, that's going to wrap things up for us this week. Go to irritabledadsyndrome.com and check out our previous episodes. And be sure to tell all your friends about how this podcast has changed your world for the better. Thanks for listening, and we hope to see you next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
Irritable Dad Syndrome is a Mike Odell, Darin Cox production. The other night I'm watching TV with Libby, and she fell asleep. Does Bess ever talk in her sleep when she falls asleep?
No.
Okay, Libby does every now and then. She fell asleep, and she said that we need to get a speech therapy consult. I said, okay, honey. We'll do that.
So we'll have less and less peaks and more of a smooth wooga booga 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 booga. And it goes into the jimmer jammer.
Did you see the thing that I sent you? The hammered handyman?
Yes, yeah.
That's the funniest thing on TikTok I've seen in months. Here's how you screw 2 boards together. You take one board, and then you put another board on top, and then you put the screw into it, and that's how you do it.
Hold on, the show's not over yet. Irritable Dad Syndrome is going into overtime, starting right now.
So we've talked about the glop.
Yes.
Yeah, the glop
I'm
party.
invited to glop again this year.
So like 15, one of the glops like 15 years ago, maybe 20 at this point.
Yep.
They used to have it they used to live in a trailer, and then they bought property, and then they were going to build their house that they live in now on top of a hill, and then the glop moved to their new house, and now they rent out the trailer. But back in the day, they lived in a trailer, and they had a bonfire around it. And dude is hilarious. If you come to Glop, you got to meet him. He doesn't come that often anymore. Jeff Heil. He's absolutely hilarious.
Okay.
He's an inventor.
Oh.
He's invented things.
Okay.
We have like a tool that he
Did he
invented.
invent the paperclip?
No.
Individual cheese slices?
No.
Hairdryer?
No. But what he did do
The
at
aglet?
this particular Glop, see, Glop goes in stages. At the very beginning, it's more of a family reunion. There's a lot of old people. Well, most of the old people are dead now, but back in the day.
You know, we're the old people now, right?
Literally, we are. We
Yes.
we are the people we talked about 20 years ago.
Yes.
We're like, we're them now. And,
Yes.
And our kids are like it's depressing,
It's
but that's
sad.
where it's at.
Yeah, thank you for
But anyway,
bringing that up.
The old people, it's like a reunion, then they go away. The alcohol continues to go. The bands are playing. People get crazy, and then Glop gets crazier and crazier. And sometimes it spills over into the next day, which has affectionately been known as the show. Anyway, during one of these nights, it was like at midnight or so, Jeff had a stick, and he was sitting in front of the bonfire. We were all sitting around the bonfire, and there's a guy who has been to almost all the Glops since the beginning named Sam. And Jeff and Sam are friends. And Jeff was hitting the ground with the stick.
With a stick.
With a stick, and he goes, Sam. When he hit the ground. And it, Sam. Now you're laughing now that you're drinking water and it's like 7:45.
Oh,
imagine
3-4 beers into me.
Yeah. Way off into the wind. I was crying. My stomach hurt. I was laughing so hard because it came out of nowhere. We were all having quiet conversations. All of a sudden, Sam. Anyway,
on paper, that
it's,
shouldn't be funny.
Oh my God. It was, and there's video of it somewhere. I might have it on one of these computers.
Okay.
One of the guys got up and said, can you stop hitting the ground with the stick? So Jeff looked him dead in the eye, and we lost it. I fell over. Bess was in tears. We were all laughing. He was like, "No, man, I need you to stop doing that. I need you to stop hitting the ground."
Why?
Which is what I said.
Why?
And he just looked over at me and looked back at
Sam?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
And said, "You need to quit doing that." Yeah, Sam. One thing about Jeff is once he knows he's got you, he's going to dig. Which is one of the reasons I love him to death. He cracks me up.
Yep.
This went on for a while until the guy started getting violent. He started yelling, "You stop!" He's just losing his mind. Well, it turns out there was some kind of weird chemical mix-up or something. I don't know entirely what happened, but Jim came in to the thing and defuse the situation. Which is what Jim does. They need to send Jim to...
Jim's your brother-in-law.
They need to... Whatever conflict is happening in the world, they just need to send him, and he'll get it all worked out. It doesn't matter. You can't be mad when Jim's around you. You just can't.
So let me get this straight. You're mad because he's hitting the ground and saying Sam.
And it made it more hilarious than when he got pissed off at Sam. It was already funny, but then it was even funnier that this guy was pissed. Sam. Oh. That's a moment I'll cherish.
I was cleaning out the basement, and I found a box
of wax dildos.
Yes, and in the box was a bunch of stuff from my old office. Okay, and one of the things in there was an old notebook. Now, when I joined Twitter, I think I joined Twitter 11 or 12 years ago.
X.
It was Twitter at the time.
Okay.
When I joined that, I was really, really putting 184% into Twitter because I wanted to really get in there and compete with the guys who were getting a lot of the likes, the stars, whatever. I wanted to make a name for myself on Twitter. And I don't know, I kind of got close. I developed a small but loyal fan base. And at the time when I started on Twitter, they had a thing called Favstar or Favestar. And if you joined that, you could tell somebody that that's the funniest thing I've seen all day, and you could give them a tweet of the day, a trophy. Okay. It's you can't pick it up, you can't carry it. It's not tangible. And over time, I ended up winning 111 of those, or 112, something like that. Oh, but that's nothing, dude. That's nothing in the. There were people who had like 1,000 of them.
Wow.
There were people who would get 20 trophies a day. Wow. Okay, they would get them like you would get anything else. And I was trying. So, and I would tweet. I would try to tweet like once an hour or something.
Okay. Wow.
So this notebook that I had, anytime I had an idea, I would jot something down and try and turn it into a tweet, as it were, and put it on the Twitter. And I found this notebook. And I'm going through it, and half the shit on there, I have no clue what I was talking about. And I was reading some of these to Libby. Here's something that I wrote in the notebook. Hank the Sesame Street Bigot. I don't know the premise. I don't know. I don't remember tweeting anything.
That's all premise right there.
I don't remember tweeting anything about Hank the Sesame Street Bigot. Okay. Adam and Eve.
Wait. Would that be a puppet, or would that be like one of the real people?
I don't know.
Like Mr. Hooper.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like Bob. Gordon. There's Gordon, Bob, Marie, and Hank, the Sesame Street Bigot. Yeah? So I had that written down, but I don't remember ever tweeting anything about it. Okay. I wrote down Adam and Eve tickle fight.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I have no clue. Self magazine. I remember this joke. It's like I picked up a copy of Self magazine, and I was surprised I'm not in there. Okay. That one was pretty good. I wrote down R2-D2 riding a horse. Snorgasm.
Okay.
I don't know what that was. Harmonica holder grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it's funny if you get one of those harmonica holders, like
for your grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, like Neil Young plays when he just eat a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Okay. Glow in the dark toothpaste.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Here, perverted squirrel. Finally, invisible turkey.
Hold on.
And I'm looking at this. I'm like, what in the hell were you?
I think Invisible Turkey and Perverted Squirrel opened for Venomous Beaver.
They did. They did.
Yeah, on their debut.
Yeah. And all I know is their roadie was Hank, the Sesame Street Bigot. So, I mean, again, a few of those I know where I went with them.
There's not many things I know in this world that are true, but there's one thing I do know. This episode is called Hank, the Sesame Street Bigot.